Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Looks like Diddy is finally saying enough is enough and putting some action behind it. He filed a lawsuit Wednesday morning in New York State, ripping NBC Universal for Diddy, the Making of a Bad Boy, a documentary streaming on Peacock. While Diddy has seen and heard endless allegations against him from the feds and in a slew of lawsuits, he says NBC maliciously accuses him of murdering the love of his life and the mother to his children. In the docs, Diddy blasts that particular claim because the LA coroner's office had already confirmed that Kim died of natural causes and that there was no foul play involved whatsoever. He's also hot that the documentary amplifies YouTube conspiracy theories, claiming that it can't be a coincidence that Kim and others in Diddy's world have died. According to the suit, the documentary leans into allegations Diddy had sex with minors, but he says that's a false claim and is based on a civil lawsuit from someone claiming to have seen him with two girls. Diddy points out that the suit was already discredited by the two women in their 30s who've come forward and said that they were adults at the time of that sexual encounter. Diddy says producers informed his reps in early December they were doing a documentary about theories of his involvement in the deaths of Kim and Notorious B.I.G., along with underage sex claims. He says his reps responded that the allegations were unequivocally false and unverified conspiracy claims. He said then in January, actually on January 2nd, his reps contacted NBC after seeing a trailer about the documentary and told him, hey man, y'all better take that down, pull it. And so they got the warning, they ignored it. So now Diddy wants to hit NBC in the pockets for a cool $100 million. Thumbs up if you think he'll be successful. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, they ain't gonna give him that money. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Can't tell. It's hard to tell. But I do know this. I do know that they are wrong for that documentary. I do know that they are wrong for accusing him of killing Kim. I haven't seen the documentary, but if in that documentary they indeed are accusing him of killing Kim or having something to do with her murder, then that's defamation because, as Diddy said, the coroner's office in LA has already confirmed that Kim died of natural causes and there was no foul play. You just can't go around saying that people was involved in murders and things of that nature without any evidence. You can't do that, even if you're NBC. You just can't do that. Now, NBC sounds like to me took a calculated risk and said, you know what? We know that we ain't supposed to do this, but he locked up. What are you going to do about it? And everybody's coming at him right now. He's fighting way too many cases. He ain't got time to fight us. And plus, other people have done that. Documentaries accusing him and stuff. Why are you trying to come out? He ain't going to come out to us, man. We're going to put this documentary out and get this money, man. But they got $100 million. Well, their insurance company got it. So that's what'll happen if they're found liable. The insurance company will just pay it out. But they're absolutely out of pocket for going on record and claiming that he actually had something to do with Kim Porter's death. Now, that don't mean he didn't have something to do with her death. I'm just saying, you got to prove it. It ain't what you know. It's what you can prove. So you got to be able to prove it. Otherwise, you're going to have to stroke that check. Here's the deal. No matter what goes down, how this turns out, even if NBC has it wrong, the fact of the matter is In the court of public opinion, Diddy is mostly guilty. If a big outlet like NBC comes out with this big old production and these witnesses and experts and people that may have been around Diddy insinuating that he had something to do with it, right? Then it kind of shapes public opinion. Documentaries are very effective in exonerating people and in convicting people. They're very effective. I've seen them used in good ways. I've seen them used in bad ways. I've seen them get people out of jail who was falsely accused. Sometimes guys were serving a life sentence. Sometimes dudes that been in jail for 30, 40, 50 years. And a documentary drops, alerting the public of the story, letting them know what was going on. A lot of times, especially in small towns, details kind of get buried, swept under the rug because the superintendent of the high school or the school district is the chief of police. The judge also works in the permits department. His son is the deputy. So documentaries can be a very effective tool in exposing a case, exposing the players, putting eyeballs on the case, eyeballs on corruption, eyeballs on people who are mostly considered untouchable. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.